And it needs it. One of my friends called it Sean Kidney. You're talking about gas, right? Okay.
Everyone. Replace. Okay. I'm going down the front.
How y'all doing? Good to see you. I hear you again. Hey, Doug, good to see you again. How y'all doing? Good to see you. How we doing? I'll shake y'all's hand some other day. How you doing? Okay, everybody. How you doing? All y'all good? It's fun when I can shake everybody's hand that's here. Hello again. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm going down here. Whew. Looks like a courtroom. I know. Okay. How are all y'all doing over there? You good? How old are you? What's your name? Are you 5? Okay. Mia? Is that her name, Mia? Okay. All right. Well, we've been 2 or 3 different places today. We've been to Summersville, we've been to Burnsville, and now here we are. And so we've given away a good little bit of money along the way, a broadband project, a wastewater sanitation project, and now we got another broadband project. Now, which, I mean, thank goodness you weren't there, because a lot of what I'm going to say I'm just repeating, but it's difficult for me to do that. Because see, I don't ever have any notes. I just talk to you. You know, when it boils right down to it, I've said this a million trillion times, but broadband connects us to the world. We know that. It's easy. And in West Virginia, in all honesty, just to tell it like it is, we were left out of the new technology era in lots of ways. We've just been kind of abandoned, and we're just kind of here. And we're trying like crazy. We're like voices in the dark. I mean, we're screaming like crazy. Can you please hear us? Or please connect us to where we can be heard. And you know, from the standpoint of all the possibilities, you know, whether it be middle mile, the whole thing is last mile. I mean, you know, some way, somehow, we got to be connected in every way to the world. Now, again, just to tell it like it is. You know, when someone comes to West Virginia and offers us an Easter basket and it's got 2 chocolate bunnies in it, we say, grab it, and we want it right there. And then a lot of times, we should have gotten a truckload of chocolate bunnies, and all we got was 2. And then we can only help 2 families. And that's a lot of the problem. You know, we just don't think big enough a lot of times, you know, because we're, just to be perfectly honest, we're destitute. We're absolutely starving in the dark, and we want something. We want goodness, and so therefore we sometimes react a little faster on something that we think is good when there's a whole lot more at stake. And so today we're doing good stuff, and this is good work. And it's a big time, it's a big grant. I mean, it's $500,000, and we'll be able to help a bunch of people here. You know, It says, in all, we're going to provide high-speed internet for nearly 500 people, plus 7 businesses in the area. Well, here's the thing that may very well happen, and this is the neatest thing in the world. You know, just maybe, wouldn't it be phenomenal if just maybe 3 of those 500 people we connected to all of a sudden came up with an idea that spawned into all kinds of jobs and all kinds of opportunities right here, right in our back door. It can happen. One thing absolutely positively is for sure, it ain't gonna happen if we don't do anything. That's for sure, you know. And so if we don't play the game, we don't have any chance of winning. So at least this gives us an opportunity to play the game. So I can't add a whole lot more to that other than the fact that you've got a good guy in the background right here in the back, you know, a senator, and I don't know where, you know, I guess we've lost Delegate Boggs along the way.
That's where his orders stop.
Okay, well, so we cut him off at the border. But Doug is a friend. He does good work, and he tries really hard for you. He really does. And we got to remember that because, you know, that's I guess, if I could deviate just a little bit, you know, I have a lot of people that give me a hard time about this, but people that supposedly are in the know. But right now, there's a lot of people that are out, you know, casting a lot of rocks my way, and they aren't any fun. They just aren't any fun. Because you see, I grew up this way. I grew up that, and that's why I said you should be appreciative to the effort that Doug makes. You're good. You can't succeed. But I say appreciate him. You know, when I grew up in my house, that if you would have opened the door for me and I wouldn't have stopped to thank you, there'd have been a bad day happen at my house with my parents. That's all there is to it. And so I really believe that that's the virtue that West Virginians have that we should never, ever take for granted or lose. Now, in all of that, that's why it's the toughest of all, because when you know, you don't think, you know you've done nothing but really good, and you've tried really, really, really hard, and then because of your position, anybody can say anything. Anybody can do anything. And I was just talking to Pam, you know, lady, my executive assistant, you know, and on the way up here, I said, you know, it just, it tears your guts out. I mean, it really does. And I hope to goodness that someday, you know, as a country, we'll try to move away from some of this because, you know, it's tough. It's really tough. You know, I think about I mean, you guys don't know me hardly from Adam, but I will promise you this, that throughout my life, I've tried to help any and everybody I can help. And I don't have a thing on the planet to ever hide from anybody. And sure, I guess I make mistakes, but I'll go to my grave with this. You know, if you can find something where I've done something genuinely that hurts somebody to try to benefit myself, you can't find that, because that's just not going to be. But today, I want you to be appreciative to Doug. I want you to be appreciative to your county commissioners, your mayor, whomever it may be, all the powers to be, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that have worked hard to make this a reality. And at the end of the day, it really may end up making Mia, is that right? It may end up making Mia the next glamour star. Who knows? She may, who knows what she may end up doing. But she'll either be running Facebook or she'll be a runway model. Who knows? You know, because she's going to be beautiful. She's beautiful right now. So anyway, county commissioners, if y'all can come, I'm going to read. Well, let me read first. Community Development Block Grant. This is to certify that a grant of $500,000 has been awarded to the Lewis County Commission for the Southern Lewis County Broadband Project. And it's got real little print I can't read.
I can read your
And my name.
signature. Yeah, yeah.
And our seal. So let's get our picture made, okay? All right. I'm gonna put that there.
Can we,
You can get everybody up here.
I
Let's
would
do
really
it.
like that, Governor, I am so honored today to have, members of the Lewis County Economic Development Authority.
Great.
Who are partners in this. We have several of our Lewis County elected officials who have come today to celebrate. in
Let's
this.
get them all up
And
here.
Region 7.
Region 7 Planning and Development Council, we couldn't do it without them.
Right.
Rob Henton, my counterpart in Upshur County, and broadband chairperson, and most importantly, our citizens from Southern Lewis County. Today's their day. So
Yeah.
if we can get everyone in a photo, if you wouldn't mind.
Come on, let's do it.
Thank you, sir.
Let's do it. Let's back up. We'll put this over here.
Is that going to have fun with this?
I love it. I'm gonna let you hold, because you're the prettiest here by far.
Oh, no. Ruin it for
Being
me.
tall, you know that?
Yeah.
I can't believe how tall you are.
Well, I'm worried about being wide, tell you the truth.
Will you get your picture taken with us? Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't point out Senator Facemeyer. We have wonderful representation in the Senate and the House. He's on.
Tell him to turn side. Turn side. Yeah, he's fine. He'll do it. You're gonna let this baby stand in front of you.
Can I hold you? Yeah.
What about me?
Oh, what if she sat right behind him?
Sit up here.
Do you want to come down and stand beside me and hold this? So, yeah.
You go.
How about the governor's stool out here in front?
Listen, can you two go behind the desk? Thank you.
That's what I was gonna say.
We're good right here, I think it's
Perfect.
okay.
Doug, I might have to move. You go up there too.
You are the prettiest.
Perfect. See, Rod, that wasn't bad. All right, smile.